Hello my darlings. So in this video we are making a bright red, history bounding, fantasy bounding cape cloak thing for my mother. So, although it'll be shareable because it's a cape cloak thing and therefore pretty size flexible, right? So, this will be exciting. This is the fabric we're using. Yes, it is really that bright and very, very soft. It's linen. We're doing single layer because even though it is autumn, it's warm for a lot of the year here. We are in the south. So single layer so it can be for hiding from the sun or for wearing dramatically in the winter. Yay! This is going in the washing machine right now because the laundry I we just got home from camping is finally done. Woohoo! Around chaos. Life is chaotic right now. So I went rummaging through my books, and this is the one that was capiest, cloakiest. And it has a red cloak right on the cover. What do you know? So, costume close-up from a long freaking time ago. The first one, I just lost my last place. Okay. The first one is a very pretty lace thing, which is not at all what I'm making, but that's what they say about how they made the hood and the shape of it overall, and then you get this little curvy bit, which is probably very pretty when it's on. There. See? The neckband. That's an interesting shape on the hood. And then it shows how pretty and delicate it is with the gathers and the detailing they did. Right? Oh, wrong page. There we go. Great big drama cloak, right? Like, freaking massive. So, the cloak, and then you add more cloak on either side. And this has little hand slits, which I like that idea. That's a cool idea. This looks really cool and gorgeous. My mama does not like that, and it wouldn't look the same in linen. No. There's how ridiculous and extra that is in color. And here's ridiculous and extra. See? It's like broadcloth or something. I didn't even hem the edges. And hold on, it was 102. There we go. That's the one that was on the cover. Super dramatic. And this, I mean, a half circle is not what I was expecting, right? Wouldn't you expect more? But apparently we just roll with a half circle and we plait the dickens out of it, and it works out. And then this has, you see the little double layer thing, so then it's got shoulder cape and then it's got collar. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There's that assembly detail. And then how to be extra and wear a cloak. So, the fabric I bought was a remnant, a 2-yard remnant. Right? So that's all I have. So, I measured it before I popped it in the washing machine. And it was, can you see this? Do it about like that. It was 57 by 73, right? So, not terribly to scale. So, we'll go with the half circle, right? And then I'll cut a good size hunk out of that, and we'll plait the dickens out of it right here so it'll go out over shoulders, right? Theoretically. This I'll cut another little circle out of, and then this will be a shoulder cloaky bit, right? This I'll do something like that and add it on right here as much as I can to make it more dramatic and swooshy. And these chunks, hopefully I can get the hood out of them, okay? And I'm not, like I said, Mama didn't like the gather hood, and I'm not going for historical reproduction, because that's fraught with all kinds of stuff. So, in the interest of fantasy bounding, I think I'm going to be extra silly and try and do a little curly Q hood. We'll see how that goes. I probably shouldn't be winging it with just a couple of days to do this and on the official fabric that I don't have much of, but welcome to me. So it will be almost zero waste. Oh, and then I'll stick it on my kid and I'll figure out where to cut the arm slits. But something like that. So, onward. Opal is helping. Hello, Opal. Are you going to come out? Who's the most clever? Who's the cleverest bunny? finally managed to create, taking up the whole king bed, and a larger scrap than I expected. And I think, like, the middle rectangle of it, we'll cut it into 2 triangles and make that on the front for the swooshy. And then the weird shaped bit up here, I think we'll cut hood with little curly Q on the back, and then this can be useful. I'm sure it can be useful. And the hood, I need to make sure I don't make the hood too big. I make things too big. Wish me luck. Theme is winging things you most definitely should not wing. So here's rectangle cut into 2 triangles. I'm going to sew the bias side to the front of the cape, the opening at the front of the cape, to the cut side of the half circle. Here's what I sincerely hope will turn out to be an acceptable hood, and there's what's left. We shall see. Off to do this, and then this, and then to stare at that, and the giant half circle. That was a pain in the butt to turn the right side out, but it's cute and holds an adequately cute shape on its own, because all the fabric stuffed inside of it, right? And so now this was that scrap of fabric left over that I decided to just kind of clean up a little bit and sew the 2 pieces together, and that hopefully a vague V shape will be enough to wrap it around a neck. See? Very simple shape made out of leftovers, and you'll be able to see when I do whether or not it works. Oh my god, what is the matter with me? So next up is thinking about it for a bit and sewing these together in a way that I'll be able, probably just like this, hood on top, everything right side out, and then I will sew the neck curve of the main body of the cape right here, all sandwiched together, so I can just fold them under and hem and have it look nice and neat. And then we will be much closer to finished. My chronic indecision accomplishes anything, hopefully it will be to give you confidence in making your own things. This is the hood, this is the collar, this down here is the cloak itself, and after fussing with it a bit, I decided that instead of trying to fold everything under, which would lose height off the hood, I'm going to use the cloak, which has plenty of fabric to spare, and fold that over the raw edges, and then sew through so there'll be a line of stitching right at the base of the hood, bringing everybody together. This is the front of all of it, and I'm going to do the other side to make sure everything centers up right, but I'll be doing the biggest pleat in the cloak soon for going over the shoulders purposes, and then I'll do another one in the center back, although they'll be hidden under the collar, so it probably doesn't matter so much. On the one hand, it's adorable. On the other, I can tell what a tearing hurry I was in with this. I should never sew in a hurry. How very silly of me. But what salvages it is the fabric, and hopefully, in the near future, I will put trim all around the edges of everything, and that will be beautiful. But now, before I can go to sleep, ta-da, I am going to cut a slit about here, parallel to this seam on both sides. And that will be the, ooh, I can stick my hand through slit thingy, and then hem it. And then bedtime.
Don't make me laugh, silly goose. It's recording.
A makeupless YouTuber. Probably a poor decision on my part. So, it's kind of awesome. I didn't even have enough time to put a button on it. So I'm going to get it back from my mama at some point in the semi-near future and add a button and add trim all the way around it. But because of the color and the swooshy single layer of linen, it kind of rocks. I'm enjoying it. Also, I'm several inches taller than my kid and about 150 pounds heavier. So this is a versatile article of clothing. That's about it. I will try and figure out a way to share pictures after I get it actually finished, but at this point it is finished enough and about to frolic off to Maine, of all places. Maine in October. So, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it was so chaotic, but at the same time, hopefully it gave you the confidence to go forth and just, cobble together your own madness and have a cape. If you live somewhere colder than me and want to line it, I think you could cover the entire inside with pockets. And that would be totally awesome. So, magic, secret pockets. If it's lined. I don't think I could pull it off in this, so for this one the pockets will have to be in the clothing. Look, little hand slits. Can you see that? Literally just like folded it under itself. If I had had time or was being responsible, it would have been a cut bias binding out of the fabric situation. Maybe when I get it back. So, thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see more chaos, please subscribe if you already have. Thank you very much for that. So, love y'all. Mwah. For bonus footage today, these two books, Lorena Alvarez, she's Colombiana, and from what I can tell, these, like, she's illustrated other people's books, but these are hers, and they are the most beautiful graphic novel comic book things I've ever seen. And so, and the stories are lovely as well. And look how beautiful. The colors are amazing. So I got them for my daughter, but I enjoy them very much as well. So, if you are looking for a book, for a tiny human who's getting into graphic novels, and this one of the day is actually saved by the number pi. This one, Hycotia. Oh, sorry. Hycotia's turtle. But look, her art is wonderful. Same protagonist in each, a little girl, and we follow her to school and magical things happen. This one's got more of a nature message, the importance of wetlands. sometimes you just need a good story. So, wanted to share these beautiful books. If you like books as bonus footage, do let me know.